Okay, so right now, guys, we're gonna start working on the character's body. Okay, so we can reduce on the head right now because we're gonna focus on this area here, the body. Okay, so depending on how you want your character to be animated, all right, the detail and layers that you put in your body is very important. So right now we're doing a simple character, and he will be based more on speaking and using his hands and his arms. So what we're gonna do now, okay, we're gonna focus on that body layer that we have right here. Okay, we are going to draw the torso and the legs. Okay, so let's do that right now. Okay, guys, so right now we have the character's torso, okay, and his legs and his neck. All of this is connected right there. All right, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to have his arms, okay, on different layers. All right, because I want the arms to be independent, so I'm going to have them on different layers. So I am going to create a new layer, in fact, two new layers. All right, and I'm going to call this layer 3. I'm going to call this layer right, arm right. And on this layer here, I'm going to call it arm left. Okay. Just let me adjust this. All right. Notice that we're working on the right side. I will stress that as well. We are working on the right side of the character. Okay, so right arm, right side. So let's just put in his arm. Okay, so now we have his right arm. All right, and what we're gonna do, we're just gonna copy and we're gonna paste it onto his left. All right, we copied and we pasted it. So what we're gonna do right now, we're just gonna transform this. We're just gonna flip it horizontally. All right, and just use our dragging tool to just bring it here. Okay, so if you notice here, our arms are in front of the torso. I would prefer my arms to be at the back of the body itself. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reposition the body, okay, so that the arms would be behind the torso. All right, behind the body. Okay, so now we have our character prepared. So what I am going to do now, I am going to delete this gray layer that I had there. All right, and here we go. We have our character. So let us go to Character Animator to see what exactly is happening with our character right now. So let's go. Okay, guys, so now we are greeted with the welcome screen for Character Animator, and we are going to create a new project right now. All right, and we're gonna create a new project called George Body. George Body, and voila, and we have a blank screen, a blank interface for Adobe Character Animator. So we're gonna import, okay, just click and drag our George's Body Photoshop file that we created right here. Okay, and let's create a scene from that body. Voila, so we have George's body right here. And if you notice that George's body is dangling all over the place. How do we get this guy to stop dangling and doing all that thing? All right. So what we need to do right now, okay, is to go into our rig mode. Right now in record. Let us go into our rig mode right quick. Right. And if you notice that we're actually seeing our layers right here on top, on the side here. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to highlight character. Okay. And we are going to place this here. This here is called your pin tool. And we're going to place our character, the pin at the bottom of the character where we want the character to be pinned. So basically, we are actually, you know, when you nail something to the ground, all right, or on a surface, it actually stays there. Okay, just imagine that you're taking a piece of cloth and nailing it onto a surface. The cloth can move, but it will be pinned down on that particular surface. So let's see how this looks as we go into our record mode right here, and we will see that, all right, our friend here is pinned to the ground and he can talk and whatnot. Okay, but then our character looks a little robotic right now, but that's not a problem, as in his arms remain still. It doesn't seem natural. Okay, the head is okay, the head is fine, right? But it doesn't seem natural. So how do we get our arms to move? So we're gonna work on that in our next tutorial. We're gonna start working on rigging our character.